End of play. Thank you. Stay. Okay, so what did you see happen? Everybody must hear, no?
One is oppressing and the other one is getting oppressed.
Okay. So there is oppression happening here.
Since the oppressor couldn't do anything about it, that
since the
oppressor has no power
oppressed
had no power to retaliate, he had to follow it.
Okay. You are in character. You have to be in character. The play is not over yet. Wait, no, it's not over. Yeah, it's not over. Your work just begins now. Actually, I should have told you that before you volunteered. Never mind. You can't opt out. Absolutely. So I said, what is the problem here? So the first thing that was said was there is oppression going on. The second thing that he said was the oppressed seems completely powerless, and therefore the oppression happens. Yeah? What did you see?
Complete submissiveness.
Huh?
Complete submissiveness.
Submissive? Was he completely submissive?
No.
No, I felt otherwise. I felt that he wasn't completely submissive. Otherwise, I mean,
He tried?
got pushed down in one shot.
He tried a little bit, but didn't really succeed.
I found it very scary, like that person like him suddenly, I was really...
It was scary to watch.
Yeah,
Scary to watch, was it? Was it scary to watch? But these things happen?
Yes.
These things happen? Yeah. These things happen in life. Yeah. Okay. Like where? This is a metaphor. You know, it's a symbolic representation of these kinds of things that can happen. Where?
This also would be symbolic.
Sorry?
The watch sitting.
Yeah.
The watch.
Yeah, people watch. It's a performance. Yeah. Yeah. School. Yeah. Bullying. At the workplace. Yes. Home. Yeah. Huh? On the road. In public places. Government offices. The whole society. Yeah. Country. So we are not strangers to this, right? This happens. We are all familiar with this. We've seen these kind of things happen, right? Have you sometimes felt like changing it? How many of you have sometimes felt the urge to? When you watch this, did you feel like, I want to stop this? Did you feel bad when you watched it? No?
Felt natural.
It's very natural. Yeah? Yeah, both can happen. It reminds me of a play that we did in Senior Citizens, it's called an Elder Enrichment Center run by Nightingale Hospital. So we were doing a play where we showed a problem. And at the end of it, a lady said, there's no problem here. This is exactly what happens in every home. So a problem can seem so familiar, it gets naturalized. You know, it's naturalized. It's completely a part of our environment. So you don't see anything wrong. Like I suppose in India, a lot of people will accept corruption as it's a way of life. There's nothing particularly wrong in it. You know, it's like that. But some hands went up. So I guess some of us still don't like these kind of things. Right? So we'd like to change it if we can. Before it becomes something like corruption and we accept it. Right? So let's try and change it. So what we're going to do now is these two will play again. Same. We'll just do it again. At any point any of you feels that if you were in Nikhil's place, you will not take it the way that he took it. You will try to change it. However, I don't know what your ideas might be. I don't know what your strategies might be. I don't know what solutions you have. Okay? But if you feel that I understand what this guy is going through, it's happened to me, or it's happened to a very close friend of mine, I've seen it. I recognize this. I totally understand this. And I will never let this happen. If you feel that, I want you to say stop. Okay? The minute you say stop, they'll freeze. They'll freeze. They'll freeze exactly where they were. And you will come and replace Nikhil. You can rewind it to whichever place you wanted to start from, and you try whatever strategy you want to try. All with, he will use his hand. You will stay in character. Your whole objective is to retain your power. You don't want to lose your power. They are going to come and try all kinds of things. Sometimes he may really provoke you, and you may want to hit him. Okay? You can hit him theatrically. Okay? Like you want to slap him, no? You do it in slow motion. You can do that. All I'm trying to say is don't edit yourself. Do whatever you feel like doing, because it's really about finding out what we feel like doing, not holding back. Okay? So don't ask too many questions. Yeah.
They get to do.
You will only take Nikhil's place, not his place, because he's the guy that is suffering. I don't want you to come and magically transform this guy into a good man. That's not life. Then we are not solving any problem. We are not facing the problem. You are just making the problem disappear. You can't do that. That's not theatre. Okay? And that's not real life. So I want you to come and take this place and engage with him. Do whatever you want to do. It's starting to rain.
They get to do what they want.
They'll do whatever they want and you will adapt and improvise.
So I can.
You will continue to use your hand. And in case somebody does something which makes you change what you're doing with it, but
Then I can do whatever.
you can do whatever you want. You have only one goal. What's your goal? Try to okay with the That's it. But try to use your hand, okay? Because they will also work with that. That's the basic framework we are using. But at some point it may change. So we're starting with this basic, the same rule. Okay? It may change if people feel like doing it. Okay? So can we rehearse the stop? 1, 2, 3. Say stop. I know you. See, the one person who hasn't eaten said stop, and everybody else is sleeping. 1, 2, 3. Stop. Okay. Okay. Everybody is ready. This time, really just stop it quickly, because you know there's no suspense here. Anybody who has an idea, just say stop.
Stop.
Stop. Who said stop? Okay. Come on. What's your name? Tony. Okay. We have to always applaud in a huge way for someone who says stop. Okay, it takes a lot of courage. And he's also transformed himself from being a passive spectator into a word which we use in this theatre, a spec actor. He's taking action. Stop. Go. Okay. Right, keep trying. Okay, alright. I'm just stopping it here because we saw what he did. Okay? You closed your eyes. What does that mean?
Basically, you're sitting at home or in the company. So, you don't see that after like whether anyone is
No. Okay, so you all saw what he did, right? I'm going to ask you what happened to you. Speak in character. You got confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's he doing?
Okay, he got confused. What do you think about what he did? Do you like that strategy? Closing your eyes? Who liked it? You liked it. You liked it. What does that mean to you?
He's being defiant.
Defiant. Was he being defiant?
Running away from it.
or running away from it. So it can mean different things to different people. Closing your eyes can mean, I don't see it, so it doesn't happen. It's like the cat that's stealing milk, closing its eyes, pretending the world can't see it. Right? It could be that, or it could be, if I don't see, it doesn't affect me. That's what you were trying to say. It doesn't affect me when I don't see it. But think in terms of real life and real oppression. This is a strategy that you got? Okay, so what did you say?
In real life, I don't think it won't work because when the theatre is maintaining, you can't close your eyes. Over here, in real life, it
Looked like it was getting stuck there, which is why I stopped it. But you're right. I mean, we get ideas as... no, don't describe too much. I don't want you talking too much because your character is not someone who talks. Your character is someone who does, right? Yeah, so you want to preserve that. Okay, so thank you so much for trying. I also want you to think about what you were saying. And when we talk about oppression in real life, we are not only talking of... Sometimes you're talking of what happens in, say, a single family or in a single institution, a single, say, corporate office or whatever. But generally, these are not single instances. What are these? Patterns. These are patterns, This is something that happens. If, for example, a man is abusing his wife, why are we even talking about it? Because there is a big gender issue there, right? We are not just talking of something that's happening in one family. We're talking of a social problem, right? So we need to think of it like that. So if a woman in one house is closing her eyes to it, what does it mean? Yeah? What does it mean? So we have to think about it like that. That's all. Okay. Anybody else has an idea? So we don't have to make them go through it again and again. You can just come and take Nikhil's place and stuff. Anybody else? Okay. You can stand with your hand. Nikhil? Nikhil? Okay, come. Yeah, when people see you, they'll get inspired. Okay. Right. Anyone? Okay? Anyone who wants to come? Stop. Stop. Say it loudly. Right? Yeah. Go. Okay. Okay, all right, okay. I'm stopping it for two reasons. One, I think we saw something happening and it could easily change. Like you said, given time, everything will change. Okay, but I'm stopping also because we're short of time and I'd like to see more strategies. Okay, but definitely this wasn't quietly taking it, right? Nor is it closing eyes. This was direct engagement. This was also an assertion of her power and her strength. Right?
I'll never take it to anyone.
How did you feel when she put her hand up? Would it have changed? Okay, it probably would have changed, but she was putting up a good fight. Thank you so much. Somebody else? Somebody else?
Stop.
Stop.
Isn't that the same thing? Isn't that the same thing?
Oh God! Okay, so he didn't want to be in that situation and he left. And you don't consider that an escape?
It is escape.
It is escaping, but you are looking after yourself. Okay. Yeah, and what was your reaction to that?
I was prepared for it because one already did it. So my initial thing was like, okay, if he
You
doesn't
won't let
escape,
him escape.
I won't let him escape. I'm going to kill him.
And if collateral damage...
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care.
Right? You don't care. Okay, and all of you are
Coffee.
getting killed, and that's when Manjulika decided that we need to be, build solidarity and everyone together go and fight them, right? And you immediately responded, and you went. I was dragging her hand along, and my fingers were
Oh.
you're pressing her. So Okay, so he chose an end which I'm not sure whether you really wanted to do it or whether it was an artificial.
No, it was more of an impulse.
It was an impulse. So how did you feel?
Victory.
Was it victory?
Yes, more than that, the sense of togetherness, solidarity.
That you liked.
Yeah, that problem has been going on in the society for a long time. People have tried but failed.
Doesn't have to be one person.
When the entire group came, we were all really very quickly and
Yeah. What? The solidarity.
No, that end.
That's okay.
That's charged up.
Yeah.
no, maybe
Was action and then
It may look unreal, it may not be unreal. Like he used a word, he said impulse. He did something on impulse. There was a very real impulse. Where that impulse came from, we don't know. And we don't have to know also. We just saw it happen and whatever, it doesn't matter. What is interesting is that a lot of things happened on impulse. Right? A lot of things happened on impulse. And I just want to ask you what you felt about what you saw. What you saw just now. Can that happen? Should it happen? What effect will it have?
I think actually I know what you should have did.
Yeah,
The other
exactly.
forces are coming towards me and actually coming to
Okay. Okay. Yeah. It could happen. It's not unrealistic at all. Yeah. But what about solidarity? What do you think about that?
it's something that's very important, something that's necessary every day. But we have there's too much of a herd mentality to actually develop solidarity. So you could have a really big crowd of people who don't want to, who want to conform to a certain level, but not, to a level that could benefit everyone. So conform like on a personal scale.
Saying there is a herd mentality, but not necessarily solidarity.